a Jandy pole light. It's a nicheless light. Hydro Cool Watercolors is the brand. So we're going to do a little quick unboxing and go over some things inside, and then we'll go around back and I will show you guys how to I'll show you guys how to install it. So here we have 100 foot of cable, comes with it. This is the actual light itself. The model is JLU 4C24W100. So we have that. Have the little owner's manual. Inside here we have, these are different covers for the light. So once this is installed, we'll remove this cap, and then depending on what color your pole is, you can put a gray one. They have a white cover, a black, and this is the little removal tool that will go to take off the old and put it on there, turn, and pull it right out. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. Thanks. All right, the first step is you want to make sure you turn off the power from the breaker panel, and you're going to need some electrical pliers, electrical tape. Here's the little tool that came with it, utility knife, and I went ahead and drained this down because I had to do a few repairs on this tile, so that's why the water's down. But you don't have to drain the water down. The first thing, you just take this little tool right here and stick it in here like so. And then just turn it counterclockwise. Now, I'm just going to pull it out. Now there is a black wire, which is your hot, and a white wire, which is your neutral. Oh, and disclaimer, if you're not an electrician and don't feel comfortable doing this, do not attempt it. All right, once you run your fish tape down through the conduit, you just pull it out. And you want to just dry it off with your, make sure it's dry so the tape will stick, obviously. So then I like to take one of them to go through like that, and then I just tighten these down like so, and then I just wrap some tape around this. Like so. And you want to make sure this is nice and tight, because you don't want this to break loose in the middle of the conduit. so. That. Okay. So. I'm going to go ahead and lay this down in the water. And then I'm going to go to the other side and start pulling it through. Oh, perfect. So see, one person can do this. So now that that's in there, we're just going to stick it in there and turn it clockwise. Let me get my tool. And since I have kind of a grayish pebble tech, I'm going to go with the gray cover for it right here. Okay, go ahead and put this on. And like I did before, you just put this little tool on here. I don't know if you can see that in the water, but it just goes right in there like that. And you want to make sure you get this nice and tight. All right, as tight as it's getting. All right, so here's the light we pulled through. Now, you always want to cut about 8 inches. This is what the person who installed these, so we're going to go ahead and just cut them the same length. So just cut this off like that. Just be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to cut too deep. So get this string off of there. We'll go ahead. All right, we're going to go ahead and cut same length as what they did. Pull that off. Move this back. Also, if you want, you can go ahead and label which light is which, because obviously they didn't do that here, so that would be helpful. If in the future you have a light out, then you're not guessing and having to go back and unplug one at a time to see which one it is. So that's a little pro tip for you. And little Tanner's back. You found what? You found a worm.
I found a worm.
Oh.
It's up over here.
That's not a worm, that's a centipede. Yeah, let's leave that alone.
Let us tap it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook all the black wires up, and then all the white wires will be hooked together, and we're gonna add the white to the red. So it'll look just like this. So we'll go ahead and cap that off, and then put the cover back on and turn on the power and look at the beautiful display. Okay, I got everything wired up. Cover is on. Make sure your seals are on there. And relief is tight. Alright, go ahead and hit the power. And we will test out the light. Okay, we are going to test out the lights. Let's go down to pull light on cobalt blue. And there, looks like a there it is. That one's working. And that one's working. Perfect. All right, so that wasn't so bad, was it? Appreciate everybody watching. Hopefully this helped out some of you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.